Well, everyone, it's Tuesday, January the 30th, 2024. I am Doug. It's time once again to play some Wordle. Continuing on with what we did yesterday, I picked a Fearless Friday suggestion that I wanted to just put in a regular day. John Matthews, 8172, wrote in a while back, Doug, for Fearless Friday, try Myrrh. M-Y-R-R-H. This is another one that I think is super close. It could be borderline, but we're going to try this on a weekday. Let's see what happens with Myrrh. And what we get, let's go for it. And Myrrh gets us nothing, 0. So we have an open board here. So we're obviously going to go with perhaps whatever the best 5-letter eval we can come up with here. I'm going to go with, how about stale? Stale, S-T-A-L-E. Let's see if we can make something show up on the board here. Stale gets us, all right, an L and an E out of position. Would have liked a little more, but that's what we're going to get, and that's what we're going to have to work with. So, okay, what do I want to do here? Now, there's a few ways I can play this. We could work off the L and the E, or we could do one more eval for something like found, so it'll have everything but the I tested. It'll have most of the common consonants covered, but we'll only have 3 guesses to work with. Or we could, again, move the L and the E around and see if we can't figure this out quicker. What do I want to try here? Trying to think if I can think of a good 5-letter word here. Anything that starts with L and E? It would eval maybe 3 letters that we haven't looked at. Not sure. Not sure about that. I was going to say lemon, but we tested the M, so that won't work. Maybe put the L and the E in the second and the third spot. Blend is interesting. You know, maybe we could try blend, move that L and the E to the second and the third, and we'll eval 3 more really good consonants. That might be the play here. That might be a more efficient way to go. All right, I've talked myself into it. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word blend? No, it's not. And we didn't get anything else. Boy. Ooh, boy, another day where I'm starting to get a little nervous here. We still have that L and the E out of position. Oh, boy. Okay. I was going to say wheel, but we tested the H. Kind of almost wanted... well, we tested the E in the third spot, too. So I don't think that's it. And I don't think we have a good... I don't think we're necessarily going to have... Although here, you know, here's the thing. Now, we would... You know what my temptation here is? Level. This is like forcing the position of the L and the E to reveal themselves, isn't it? It sure is. The problem, of course... I'm only going to have 2 guesses to work with. We'll also find out, though, if there's any doubles on L and E. Oh, boy, this is risky. Yet another situation where we're in a bit of a jam here. I'm guaranteed to have at least 2 green. Could have more, and it could be the answer. But I'm only going to have 2 guesses to work with. Wow, second day in a row. Find myself in a really unenviable spot. But I guess I have to go with this, so all right. I'm regretting this idea of doing Fearless Friday type words every time. I'm starting to be filled with regret, but I'm going to go with it. When I commit, I commit. All right, is the answer to today's puzzle the word level? No, it's not. But we found, all right, so we have some intel here. This is good intel. We have E and L locked in 4th and 5th, and we have the E locked in the front, a second E, I should say. So we have E, blank, blank, E-L. Oh, look at that. Oh. I see the most likely possibility, but it's scary. With the X placeholder, I see Excel, but I also see expel, and we have 2 guesses. So here's why, the good news and the bad news. I don't think there's a third option with the EX path, right? So if we light the X up, in green, but don't get it. It's the other. It's 50-50, so we'll get on the sixth guess. If we go with like Excel and neither X nor C light up, I'm in very, very difficult shape. I'm in a big, big jam. For the second time in 2 days, I might add. Oh, my goodness. Well, all right. I guess we're going to try my favorite spreadsheet, Excel. And a lot of hope here. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word Excel? No, it's not, but EX blank EL. And that means it can only be expel. None of the other letters fit. I'm very, very confident. Boy. So drama 2 days in a row. Please make the answer to today's puzzle the word expel. Yes, it is. I'm just like, weak as a newborn. Wow. All right. Well, for the second day in a row, maybe I bit off a little more than I can chew, or maybe this is a much needed difficulty, cranking it up a little bit. You tell me. Let me know if you enjoyed these last few proverbial nail biters, but it is what it is. I kind of enjoyed it. So, I mean, there you go. All right. So let's see. Tomorrow is Wednesday. And I'm looking, and I do see we have a starting word for tomorrow. It is not a Fearless Friday suggestion, but it is a word I can assure you we've never used in the history of this program. If you have really small kids in the room, I'm not kidding. You may want to cover their ears or send them away. I'll give you a moment to do that. Because tomorrow's word is going to be farts. Now, here's the thing. It's something we all do. Some people admit, some people won't. But we're doing farts tomorrow. So I hope you will consider joining me. Come on back tomorrow, and we'll play some more Wordle.